my friends, it's Lisa here from Arcane and Stellar. Well, welcome to my channel. In this reading we're going to be looking at unexpected hidden blessings coming your way. So what kind of blessings are just hidden out there waiting to happen to you? That's what we're going to be looking at. Hopefully this cheers you up. I've been hearing a lot of people feeling like they're not having the Christmas spirit, and I thought it was just me because of my sister. My first Christmas without her, so since she passed away, and so I knew that was going to be, it's hard for me to kind of tap into that spirit a little bit because I can't even bring myself to watch our favorite movies, our Christmas movies, and it's been a little bit of a downer for me. I keep seeing things around and thinking, oh, I wish I could get that for Jesse for Christmas, and then I realize I can't. But then it hits you all over again. But hopefully everyone else is having a good spirit. I've heard a lot of people though saying that they don't feel it this year, even those that haven't had like maybe a loss this year or a loss recently, maybe in the past years where they're still missing their special person. But it's just been in the air. But Venus is slowing down for retrograde right now. So no wonder, you know what I mean? That's the planet of festivities, of party, of social events, of fun, that sort of like holiday vibe. And so when it's slowing down in Capricorn, it's not probably the funnest time for a lot of people. Well, anyway, I want to say thank you so much, though, to those of you that have been here for me throughout this year. I saw a meme on Instagram, and it was like, tag the people who have been there during your lowest times this year. And so many of you were. Like, I literally had people listening to me cry on voice notes on Instagram. I've had so many kind words sent my way. I really meant a lot to me. Really. And this channel means a lot to me. And so thank you for that. And I hope that you all have a blessed holiday season. Hopefully I'll post between now and Christmas time, and the new year. But so, yeah, sorry about that delay. The other thing I wanted to say really quickly before I move on, so piles 1, 2, and 3. I think that was understood. But I was going to say that I'm offering astrology readings on my Etsy now. I know a lot of you have asked for them. I want to offer more affordable reports, like maybe specialized ones that are a little bit shorter and concise. I want to thank you guys. I've been studying astrology for 16 years, and it means a lot to me to be able to share it with you guys on I kind of had hesitated to post on my Etsy my astrology stuff because I just didn't have time. But I'm going to be more strict with myself in terms of how many I take. As an example, I'm not going to keep big amounts in there. I'm not going to take more than I can chew, and I'm going to have a longer turnaround time. Okay, so there's that. But I do want to offer like astrocartography. That's not up there, but right now you can find, at least at the time of this posting, is natal chart readings for 30 minutes, 60 minutes, or 90 minutes, as well as 2022 transit reports. If you can't get one before 2022, don't worry. I'll kind of rechange those into like a year ahead type of reading with transits. And yeah, and I have synastry reports, like compatibility reports there as well, 30 minutes and 60 minutes. And what else? Yeah. But I want to offer other ones too, like maybe specialized reports such as your 7th house and what it means in terms of partnership, what kind of partner you need, etc., like that kind of thing. But yeah, any kind of ideas. I have a career guidance one as well. And maybe I'll offer shorter ones too, like a 15-minute one as well. So anyway, if you have any suggestions though, like solar returns, lunar returns, those will be up soon too. But yeah, I just want to, if you have any suggestions for kinds of like maybe interesting reports or something you'd like to see up there, go for it. Tell me in the comments below. But otherwise, thank you all so much, and let's get into this reading, okay? Hello my friends. So if you've chosen group number 1 here, this is your reading. So let's find out what unexpected hidden blessing is coming your way. So we have got the card Storm. It says here, as within and so without, there are storms a comin', a change without doubt. Ooh, okay, so I don't want you guys to freak out about that card. It is a little bit of a rough one, but remember, this is a blessing reading. Okay? So that means that whatever is coming in terms of the storm, it's meant for your highest good here. Listen, there is a storm brewing on the horizon, and it's headed straight towards you. When this card appears in a reading, you can expect massive change, upheaval, or a complete shock that throws you off your game. Such changes could be significant, like an unexpected divorce, losing a job, financial ruin, or a loss of where you call home. Ultimately, these changes will bring about something positive, although it may not seem like that at first. It may seem like the universe is determined to bring you down. This couldn't be further from the truth. The universe is only taking away things that have been holding you back, giving you a false sense of security and shelter. When the storm clears, you will find clarity and the tools needed to rebuild, becoming stronger. Storm brings an ominous message, but there's always time to make the best of your situation. Storm guides you to hold on for the ride rather than trying to fight it, a losing battle. There is an opportunity to liberate yourself from the weight that keeps you stuck in one place. Additionally, storm tends to come along when you're on the cusp of a spiritual shift. Change for you could manifest inwardly through the destruction of limiting beliefs rather than something external. Well, I feel like for a lot of you, given that this is a blessings video, hidden blessings, you might have gone through some sort of storm this year. Maybe there has been some sort of significant change in your life, or it's felt like a damn storm for you. I think this will clear. You know, storms always clear. They don't last forever. So that's, I think, part of it. We have fear. What are you afraid of? What do you perceive to be the worst case scenario? What are you desperately trying to avoid and fight against right now? Well, that's an interesting message, considering the fact that the storm card kind of spoke about don't fight a losing battle. But, you know, and maybe that's the thing. You're releasing fear in terms of like destroying something you know needs to be destroyed. Maybe you get that courage to face a fear and really get something done. Like you might be talking about applying for a job abroad, or, you know, making a big move, or doing something risky in your life. But maybe there's some of you, there's apprehension on your end as to make that move. It's easy to talk about things, not always easy to do, right? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we have money will be coming to you, hammock, and Mercury. So here, I do feel like a lot of you could be really experiencing, sorry, I need to put my phone on airplane mode. I didn't remember to do that. There we go. A lot of you, well, first of all, we have money will be coming to you. So for those of you that have had significant money problems or financial issues, one of the blessings is coming where I think this storm is clearing in that arena. And you might find out why it's been happening. Maybe some of you will have breakthroughs as to why. But it could be a transitory energy as well, because it makes me think of like transits that you go through where you have like Saturn square Venus and there's no money, as an example, or you have to work extra hard for your money, that sort of thing. But I want to say that it's clearing. We have taking a vacation physically or mentally as well. So I want to say that what's coming as a storm is clearing. So wherever you've been having some sort of storm in your life, that's really where the change is coming in. That's where the blessing's coming in. I think for a lot of you, this storm isn't, I mean, for some of you, it may be up ahead, right? And it's gonna destroy something you don't need. But otherwise, I think for a lot of you, you've already kind of been through a storm. You might have felt like really the past few months or year or whatever have been a storm in your life. Like it's just like heavy downpours and lightning and scary thunder. Again, for some of you, it just might be fear. The thunder, you know? You hear the thunder, but there's no rain or lightning. You're actually not nearly as bad as you think. It just sounds a bit scarier. And sometimes our mind can really build us up that way too. So, and we have Mercury here. So, yeah, I could see for a lot of you, Mercury is rules Gemini and Virgo. So I could see a lot of you bringing that energy into your daily routine, your work habits as well. So I could see that maybe you're getting paid more for your work, as an example, or for your mind. There might be a clearer mind happening, clear communication coming in. Let's find out a little bit more. So what unexpected blessing is coming in for group number 1? New opportunities. Oops, we have the Emperor. Well, okay, I could see for some of you, if you've had like kind of a lack of, one second. I think you're going to have a chance to take some sort of charge in your life or feel like a boss, is what I feel. So some of you, I feel like if you have had work that's slow, as an example, I think you could be recognized as a leader of some sort, or have more clientele coming towards you, or more opportunities. That's going to be for some of you specifically. I think for some of you, you might receive some sort of creative help from somebody. By creative help, I meant financial help. Sorry, I'm looking at all the creativity around her and I'm like, But maybe creative help. Maybe there's creative help. Maybe someone's going to do something for you that's unusual, as an example. But yeah, I want to say, I do feel like a lot of you are going to feel a bit more powerful as well. And I think you're coming out of this storm on the other side with a lot more knowledge and a lot more stability, is one thing I want to say. So whatever's happening, it's to recreate a better structure. And that's really what I feel here. Anything else in regards to number 1 and the blessings? What about this vacation energy? What's up with that? Let's talk about the vacation energy. We have the Knight of Swords, the High Priestess, and the King of Pentacles. I do feel like this might be a little bit of both. I think a lot of you might actually get the chance to take some sort of vacation, actually. Like, it's a few days off that you really need. As an example, you might be able to go spend the night somewhere or get away. And that's going to be a super blessing for you. And for some of you, this is hidden, so it may be an opportunity that just arises out of nowhere in the near future. It might be suggested by somebody as well. Somebody might be giving you that opportunity, as an example. Maybe someone gifts you money so you can go away or something like that. Or maybe a person, like a spouse or something, offers some sort of ability to go somewhere or do something. But yeah, I think that whatever this is, I do feel more financial stability as well. And so that might be something that allows you to rest. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's like you keep working throughout the holidays because you don't want to, like, not have money, as an example. It might be that you get enough that you can kind of take a break, as an example, for some of you. That's what I feel for a few of you. I also see significant breakthroughs in things that have been really hidden from you. Maybe some of you have certain things going wrong and you don't know what the answer is. I feel like some of you might have some clarity, to be honest. Yeah. Well, let's see. I'm going to get a final message from you. For you. Come on. Oops, we got one. Darn it, and it fell down on the floor, of course. It's just one of those days. We have retreat. No way. Oh, oops, sorry, I'm like banging into everything. We have the retreat card. So again, I think I see a rest coming your way. Much needed. This is a good time to retreat into your safe place, a quiet time to gather your resources for what's to come. Work on making your mind, body, and soul as strong and unencumbered as possible. This is a card that urges you to get your ducks in a row for the changes that lay ahead. Changes sometimes come fast and furious. Even when they are longed for, it can take us unprepared. By drawing this card, it's your advice to prepare for some changes coming your way soon. Alternately, take this time to process the changes that you've recently gone through. Well, that's crazy, because that card literally speaks of the same thing. So you guys I do feel like you guys have some unexpected changes coming your way. Again, for those of you that have had all these changes this storm, you're gonna need to, you need to kind of recuperate and take a break. Maybe, but I do feel like the unexpected blessing coming your way is some chance to rest. The other thing I want to say with the preparatory energy is that some of you might have good transits coming up. And sometimes knowing how to work a transit is important, because there are many times where we can kind of blow it, to be honest, because we might be in a favorable energy, but we're not aware of it to do something. And so, yeah, that can be important, actually. Like Jupiter is an example. Jupiter can give a lot of great things, but you want to make sure that you're working the energy correctly, putting your efforts into the right place, as an example. And so I do feel like some of you might have some significant transits coming up, but you need to make the most of it. But anyway, I hope that this reading finds you well. I think that I can see a lot of breakthroughs, a lot of changes. I do see money coming towards you, stability, ideas that bring stability as well. You might have some new new ideas in terms of work. And I do feel like that there's a period of rest coming, perhaps for some of you, some sort of trip or getaway that's really going to bring you a sense of peace. And yeah, so otherwise, I wish you all the very, very best. I'll see you all in the next reading, okay? Take care. Like, comment, and subscribe, please, if you want to. And yeah, see you next time. Hi friends, if you picked group number 2 here, this is your reading. So what hidden unexpected blessing is coming your way? Let's find out. So we've got gratitude, number 18, and it says, all that I am and all that I'll be, forever in gratitude I'll eternally be. Wow. This is a beautiful card. Look at the light that is kind of shining around our heart. I feel like for a lot of you, a prayer is coming true. Some sort of prayer could be answered. I also feel that tapping in to purpose. And I also see that because we also have the sun. So these are astrology cards. So it's locked into your purpose in terms of your astrological kind of meaning of purpose, your drive. I think for a lot of you, I can see changes coming your way that are really nice and steady. So I don't see, like with group number 1, we sort of had maybe a disruptive energy at times where things just sort of sweeping changes that come and rush in. I feel like for you, it's very internal, but you get external reward as well. So that's the beauty of it. I think that a lot of you might receive some sort of recognition, and so it's going to kind of work out a few ways, and you need to kind of choose where you're at in life. With academia, learning, and education, either 1, you're going to discover what your purpose is and what you want to study or what you want to learn. For others of you that have put a lot of learning or education into something, you're getting recognized for that. And for others of you, you might be passing like exams or getting into universities you've been yearning to get into. But there's something here that's really unlocking for you in terms of learning and education and that sort of thing that's tied into purpose. So beautiful, beautiful. What's hidden unexpected blessing is coming for group number 2? Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Beautiful. So confidence could be really popping up. Leo is ruled by the sun. So here we have very strong Leo energy, sun energy, purpose, confidence, recognition. No way. We have Leo again, full moon in Leo. Wow. Do you know what's interesting? So we have a new moon and a full moon. I see the culmination of something. And Leo, by the way, is associated with the 5th house, which is one of the luckier houses in astrology. So, and we have a wishes granted, and that can be the house of taking a risk, taking a gamble. So maybe some of you are really tapping into something you enjoy. Maybe you're taking a risk towards something. But I see good changes coming, guys. Come on, really, I do. And don't let pride get in your way. That might be a message for some of you right now. Pride sometimes can cause us to hold back because we're shy to sort of put ourselves out there. So don't let pride ruin chances for you. And that's because sometimes I feel like pride comes from a lack of confidence. It's like we're protecting something. Maybe there's been something that's been holding you back that has something to do with pride in your life. And it's like, I see good changes coming. Let's see here. Sorry, my stomach is growling like crazy. We have follow your intuition with the seer, and locked doors can now be opened. So where you've been feeling kind of blocked or like you haven't had the key, there's a key coming that can open up success. So I feel like for some of you really are starting something new. Maybe it's something you felt like was like lockdown for you, like you couldn't get to it. But I feel like that's what's really changing for you. A wish is coming true. Wow. And I do feel like it has a lot to do with either purpose, recognition for purpose, Maybe you know you're living your purpose and you're going to start to receive recognition from other people that's unexpected and it feels so good. I get that song by Sonique. And that's what gets me here higher than before. I can't remember. Yeah, that song. I used to love that song. Oh my god, when I was a teenager. Holy smokes, that was like my song. Trying to remember the rest of the lyrics to that one. Number 2, what blessing is coming? What unexpected blessing? We got the 3 of Swords and the 6 of Wands. Wow! So after heartache, after feeling maybe defeated, hurt, we see recognition, reward, merit, success. I think if you guys have been worried about something, don't worry. Everything's going to be good. I feel like there is some sort of success. Some of you might have been seeing eagles, or will see eagles pretty soon. Or crows and eagles. Maybe birds are going to be signs for you, signs and synchronicities. Again, a lion energy. What the hell? We have 3 lions. Do you guys have strong Leo placement somewhere? Maybe you have like a Leo ascendant, midheaven, Leo moon, Leo sun. There has to be some Leos here. Leo's ascendant right here, by the way. But yeah, I feel like some of you are really, you're getting somewhere. You're getting some sort of recognition. Previously, where the path has been blocked, there's a knowing. I just feel like something good is happening here. And it has something to do with, like, yeah, your pathway, what you're learning. Wow. Okay, so slowly but surely getting ahead and wishes granted. I feel like I'm going to take a little bit more and see what's up. So, because it kind of goes 3 ways. I do see a lot of it being tied up to purpose, recognition, being seen. We had that one. Freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine sacred reason. So this is about having big dreams, big goals. And don't worry. I think some of you might see a small accomplishment. And maybe like, because we have that slowly but surely getting ahead. So I want to say that I don't feel like it's like, it might not be something that's like an overnight thing. Maybe for some of you, you've been really working hard on something and you're starting to see that reward. Again, I think that the reward that you're getting, or the recognition, is something that's like part of a bigger picture. That's what I feel. Okay, so we have change beckons. The path is shifting. The road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. So again, for some of you might be shifting directions a little bit, or being called in new directions. But this is good because I think it's going to bring you towards a more purposeful place. So if you have been feeling like you need to change something up, I think it's spiritually called. Like, you're spiritually called to do so. So, you know, and I think that you'll get signs and synchronicities that tell you you're on the right pathway, that you're doing the right thing. I'm going to get a final message here before we sign out from the Shamanic Healing Oracle. Any final message for group number 2 before we sign off here? Unlimited possibilities. Beautiful. Look at that tree. Trees take a long time to grow, but there's so many possibilities once they're stable and secure. When fall turns into winter, the leaves fall from the trees, birds fly south, plants go dormant. Some even die having lived the life they were meant to. Do we ever panic and wallow in fear that this is it? There will never be another robin singing? There will never be another ripe tomato? No, we don't. Why is that? We know that after winter, spring will return, followed by the bounty of summer. It is so in your life. At any given time, there are unlimited possibilities for you and yours. Many different paths to take, many different options available. Do not get bogged down into thinking in a linear fashion. Open your eyes and your heart and feel the power your free will and choice brings to you. Make your life what it's meant to be. Beautiful. Some of you might understand a new branch in your life, or you're branching out, you're being seen, you're blossoming. If you felt like it's been a winter in your life, I feel like it's going to feel like spring soon, where things are kind of happening for you. They're popping off. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing as the unexpected hidden blessing coming your way. Change, recognition, that's good. Doors opening, new seasons. And again, that strong Leo energy coming through. So lots of blessings to all of you that chose this reading. I hope it helped, and I hope it brought some inspiration. See you all in the next reading, okay? Take care. Hey friends, if you chose group number 3 here, this is your reading. Let's find out what unexpected blessings are coming your way. So we've got merriment. What joy, what glee, beams from the sounds of voices, uplifting the webs of sorrow, glimmering as if no tomorrow. Beautiful. We also have the first house, as well as dolphin and rats. Okay, and manifest. Woohoo! Okay, I don't even know. Let's figure out where we're gonna start. So let's start with the Yule message here from the Yule deck. What did I do with the deck? Look, there it is. Seasons of the Witch. It's card number 2. Wow, I went right to I went right to the right page. How funny. Happiness following your soul. You never know what tomorrow holds. Our ancestors were very aware of day-to-day dangers. A hunting trip could go wrong, or a disease could wipe out an entire village. Perhaps that is why celebrations were such grand affairs. They were reminders to enjoy life when you could. What our ancestors didn't have are the opportunities we have today. It's never been easier to seek higher education, start your own business, or move away to a faraway place. Imagine what our ancestors would have done if so many paths to success and joy were available to them. This card guides you to act on the things that bring you joy. Start a business if that aligns with your soul, or switch careers. Sign up for vocal training, or retire early to spend more time with your family. Merriment has come to you because your soul is yearning for more moments of happiness that you are not getting in your current position. Wow. So this feels like opportunities, pathways leading you towards happiness and fulfillment. Some of you might have for a lot of first house transits right now, or first house placements. Maybe some of you have first house stelliums. I do feel like whatever that's kind of coming in here has a lot to do with yourself and your physical body. The first house, yeah, it represents the physical body and our mannerisms and how we act, how we behave. It can literally talk about our vitality. If someone has like a weaker planet there, sometimes it can be decreased vitality. It depends, like that's the first house really tells that there's something about the physical appearance or the physical mannerisms of the person that are important. The identity is very important in their case. But here we have a physical manifestation that you're creating. And I feel like some of you might be supported on some sort of journey. We have dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So I could see for some of you getting rewards from past efforts as an example. So if you've already been doing something, you might find that rewards are coming in that arena, especially if you've already kind of started a business as an example. Let me see, what kind of unexpected hidden blessings are coming? A time for healing. This could be a healing of the body as well. And communication is key, new moon in Gemini. Beautiful. So we might have some communication coming in here that is a part of your unexpected blessing. You might find that you're communicating with people that help you create more joy in your life as an example. Let me see here. I think you guys might be able to have a very important conversation with somebody in the near future that will be very helpful to you. That's what I feel. You might be able to communicate. For some of you, if you do work in healing or something, you might be able to, a healing or like a therapy or something like spiritual, you might be able to communicate with somebody that unlocks something special for them, and that feels like a blessing to you. It's like you're manifesting, it's like you start to manifest that knowledge that you can help people or you can connect to people. The wolf, beware who you trust. Okay, we have to talk about this, okay? Beware who you trust and someone working against you behind your back, okay? So we're being called to this particular message. So some of you have a rat in your life or a wolf. I'm going to find out a little bit more about this because we're definitely being drawn to it, okay? What does group number 3 need to know about this rat wolf energy? Well, I feel like a lot of you have your eyes blinded to this. I'll be honest, look at that. We have the Two of Swords and the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man's covering his eyes, and her eyes are also covered. So some sort of But it's good because the star is here, so that means that whatever this is, it's going away. You might find healing if you felt like you've been through a situation where someone worked against you or did something behind your back, as an example. Whew, this message is coming through pretty strongly, I guess. Let's see what's going on here. Oh. If somebody did something to get one over on you or kind of seems to work against you in some way, sometimes we have those people that we just know don't have our best interests at heart. We can just feel that they're sort of maybe salty towards success or not feeling positively towards us. You might find that such a situation is remedied in some way. If you have had people that you know are gunning for your loss, as an example, you might find that you're successful despite it. You might come out on top or be more favored in this aspect. The other thing I could say is that I feel like for some of you, there's something here where you are really healing something, getting into a better place, finding personal happiness, despite maybe feeling like the odds were against you. If it's not a physical person in your life, or if it's somebody with a presence in your life, the star can indicate perhaps that there's some astrological stuff where it feels like everyone's against you. So some of you might just be in that feeling of it, like you're stuck because of other people, or you're stuck, it just seems like everything goes against you, including other people. And maybe for some of you, you apply that to other people. Oh, somehow they're keeping me stuck, or somehow this is, I feel like whatever, if there is that such a situation, I feel like you're manifesting a better balance. I could see for a lot of you restoring a relationship as well, like restoring and healing and communicating with somebody in order to bring about a more balanced relationship. So maybe it's like you'll be able to sort of get your cards out on the table with somebody and find some sort of healing. We have manifest too, to create, to bring into existence, and to make into reality. And I do feel like a lot of you are manifesting something into the physical, especially with regards to that first house as well. As the manifest card, there's a physicality here as well. Okay, so to kind of highlight again, sorry, before I fall off track, with this particular wolf and rat energy, I think you're going to have a one-up against someone who's been against you, or again, you're going to see the ability to sort of heal a connection where you might maybe thought that somebody was against you. There's something positive happening with that situation, okay? Whether it's, you know, you sort of doing well despite. Because sometimes you might have people that aren't gunning for your success, as an example. They might not be manifesting it, but maybe you're getting success regardless, okay? Now, for others of you, what are they manifesting? Sorry. What are they manifesting? What's group number 3 manifesting? What is group number 3 manifesting? Oh, we have the Lovers. Whoops. 4 of Pentacles. And, hold on. Oh, shit. I just knocked a bunch of stuff over, guys. Oh, that'll be fun to clean up. The Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the 4 of Pentacles. What are you manifesting? Well, perhaps this could be more clients or more faded connections. This could be reconnection with somebody that you can't let go of. I could see you guys finding a way to save money with a partner, or find stability with a partner as well, or a relationship of some kind, a special relationship. I do see a lot of coupling kind of there as well. You might find out that somebody that you think is against you isn't nearly as against you as you think they are, and they've actually are rooting for you in some way too. I have to say Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers, though. I think some of you might be getting a gift from a partner of some kind. So if you're in a relationship, I could see a gift coming your way from a partner. Maybe it's something that they've really saved up for, they've really put aside for as well. Some of you might find that a partner, if you've been feeling like fearful of terms of your partner being unloyal or something like that, maybe there's questions on your part, you might find solid proof that they are loyal, that they are there for you. Okay? That's going to be for some of you as well. Maybe that's the unexpected hidden blessing, is that actually you have someone who has your back. They're not nearly as bad as you think they are. Okay? Especially for those of you in partnership, especially. Because I don't want you guys, and maybe that's why Spirit brought that out, because I don't want some of you guys with the rat and the wolf energy, it might not, like maybe some of your minds went to partnership, like, oh, maybe they're, you know, cheating on me, or maybe this, or maybe that. Some people get really worried about that stuff, and that would be a message that that's not the case. Okay? So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. We also have that financial gain. So I do feel like financial gain is coming as well for you guys. Financial gain, especially in regards to maybe spiritual work, especially for those of you. And those that create their own business or something like that, or have been working on their own. I could see more stability coming in here. This could be literally a manifestation. Some of you might do well to do spell magic, candle magic, spells, magic, prosperity rituals, anything like that. If you're into that stuff, prayers. It's very heard at this time. I think that things will be granted that way, if you do it. So if you want to like light a prosperity candle as an example, like to get a green candle, perhaps. There are lots of different kinds of oils you can probably use to anoint it, but otherwise just a green candle and intention is what you need. Good intentions. And that might be helpful to you at this time. Gold as well might be helpful. Gold candle. Yellow. Success. Tapping into the sun, sort of, I think, as well. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like, okay, so like, essentially, what are the hidden blessings? Sorry, I've been rambling. I feel like there are plenty of you who are going to find out that someone's actually very loyal to you. And I do feel like for some of you, there could be a restoration and a connection of some kind. I feel like for some of you, you're going to succeed, even if there was somebody kind of rooting for you not to. You might find that if you've worried whether someone was kind of affecting your manifestation for success, you'll find out that that isn't the case. As an example, I know that sounds like a funny one, but maybe that's true for some of you. Merriment, like I do feel like there's, well, obviously there could be celebration coming up as well. I think that a lot of you could be receiving a gift quite soon. For those of you in partnership, you might be getting a very nice, thoughtful gift. Maybe it's something that's very thoughtful, if not expensive, or something that they've really worked hard for. It could be something that they've really surprised you with as well. And this could be maybe not only from a partner, but I think a good one, or like a romantic partner, or maybe like a very close friend or soulmate. Again, I could see healing on the physical body level. You might be feeling like you're getting more rejuvenation there. And I do think that there's good communication coming in here that would restore anything that was difficult in your life. Difficult relationships could be restored. And you know, Venus going retrograde, as I post this, that can really talk about redoing relationships. Venus rules romance. Romantic relationships, but not only romantic relationships. It also talks about intimate partnerships, business partnerships, social aspects of our life, social events, and so on and so forth, and female friends as an example too. So we can definitely find that we review these things, and sometimes we can restore them as well during this time frame. So don't forget that Venus retrograde, or Mercury retrograde, by the way, too, if you watch this at a later time, these are re-energies. So redecorating as an example, redesigning, rethinking, rewriting, you know, any kind of re-energy. And so that can include like reuniting and, you know, renewing something, or, you know, so keep that in mind. Anyway, I'm going to go and shut up. Lots of love to you guys. Take care, and I'll see you on the next reading.